So what's up, you beautiful people? Today we're back. We're gonna be hitting legs today. My least favorite part of my body to hit by far, because I have terrible discipline and it is a very underdeveloped area. But you know what? We're gonna hit it good. We're gonna hit it hard today. It seems that from what I can see in the parking lot, we have the gym to ourselves. So I can probably say the most out of pocket that I can even think of. But I'm not going to postpone anymore. Without further ado, let me take you into my leg day once again for like the 10th time now. Alright, so, question you might be asking yourself right now is, Logan, why are you standing backwards on the treadmill? Well, let me tell you, I got a bad knee from wrestling, right? I've mentioned multiple times throughout some videos, and something that I've learned that helps is this little knee therapy called walking backwards on a turned off treadmill. It works pretty well. It actually just works the general area of the knee, basically strengthening it in the sense and hoping that it helps prevent injury. Well, basically we start by warming up with that, and we just work our way into the other workouts, basically hoping that my knee doesn't give out like every other time. Thing about this though, pretty simple. You literally just grab the ends of the treadmill, just push into it, and it's basically like a cardio workout, except you're just warming up your knees to take on heavier loads later, basically so I can get more adequate training for the rest of my muscles without my knee giving out and ruining the workout. Because I'm built like a fucking grandma, so might as well start acting like one. But I don't know. Yeah, learn to take care of your joints though. I didn't do it enough. Didn't eat the right foods, do the right things, and now look at me. I have to do pre-workout therapy for my knees just so I can squat, which I won't even be doing. But you can already kind of feel it, Anyhow though, as I state in every leg day video, I do this for aesthetics, not for size. So I don't know why that winded me. Still have the gym to myself. But basically, I'll walk on over here, and I'm just gonna get straight into little leg raises, some quad extensions. Personally, I love this machine, but half the time I hate this machine because this is the one my knee loves to give out on. So hopefully we can avoid that. Now, coming back to a thing that I heard from whoever that science lifter is that's really popular right now. I think his name is Jeff Nippert or something. As the mic is rubbing on me. But something I want to point out that he said, for the second time now, is that you have to take the seat and extend this puppy back. Now when I heard that, I didn't think much of it. I thought, okay, science guy speaking some stuff, let me try it out. And what I realized is that when you listen to people that know more than you, and you're actually open and willing to take advice, you actually grow and get better as a person and just in general. And kind of to explain that a little bit, what I'm doing, leaning back, it kind of extends the quads a little more, I'd say. It works them more thoroughly, more deeply, isolates them, taking out the secondary muscles to an extent, giving them a larger chance to grow right in the medial heads of the quads, basically. The big head is what I mean to say. But, in a sense, it makes it so you grow more. Getting that controlled descent. It's definitely a big part of it too. That is just my warm-up set though. But, yeah. Something I do need to get better on is just throwing around the weight. That's all I've ever done with legs, is throw around weight, especially in high school. I used to squat as a power lifter, actually. You know, believe it or not, you know, being the big kid that I was squatting upwards of 465 pounds by senior year when I was 18. And God, that messed me up so bad. I would just throw around the weight. I'd load up like, I think I'd do like 5 reps of 315, 2 reps of 405, and I'd just go straight for my max. Doesn't matter how high it was. I almost hit 500 pounds once, but fuck. You know, it just sent me straight to the floor. Get some bad form, and I think that was one of the main parts that messed up my back for a while. It kind of corrected itself, but you know, you get so many mistakes from lifting heavy and throwing around like that, you almost wish you could go back and change it. Make yourself a different person from what you were. But at the same time, you learn from it. You become a better person, and those experiences kind of evolve you. Which, you know, good or bad, sometimes it just has to happen. You know, whether I like it or not, life goes on. That's just something you gotta live with. Your decisions and what they've done to you. But I'm not trying to get too depressing. Probably only gonna hit a few sets of this. I'd say one more set after this. Just nice, controlled reps. The best reps, I'd say. Especially in terms of strength, actually, as well. I've noticed that in my job, you know, throwing around 50 pounds and such, and when I'm messing around with people, ever since I've started doing slow, controlled reps, physically, I've just been stronger all around, which I think is crazy. That this whole time I've been weak. And I could have been so much more, but I decided to be brutish and learn the hard way. But that's not how it works. But as I said before, you live and you learn. Okay, maybe not one more. Well, I guess my choice though. But, you know, hit one more set of this and we move on to hammy curls. My personal favorite. Or one of. But, yeah, I really hope you guys cannot hear the external audio of the music right now. The only reason I bought this microphone, actually, was so that you couldn't. So, I guess we'll see in editing how that turns out. So far, though, I can see on my little thing that it's not picking up any audio when I'm not talking, which is spectacular. But of course, there's always room for error, but that's okay. We all fail, we all make mistakes, we learn, we adapt, we change, and we make it better. Just like this audio should be from this new fancy microphone. But I think that's enough talking in between sets now. Get this last set, same weight. Get it to tire me out. And before say anything in the comments, I will be doing my little hike afterwards off camera because I need to listen to TikTok audios because that's the only thing that gets me pumped up to do that for an hour. Because yes, I do it for an hour, and yes, it sucks. Ooh. Really sharp shot of pain in my chest. But as I was saying though, before I felt like I was dying from a fucking heart attack. Yes, I do it for an hour. Yes, it sucks ass, but it needs to be done. And that also works quads and like every muscle on my legs. So, you know. In reference to the heart thing just happened, don't drink caffeine, kids. Kills you. Probably the only reason my heart's in the condition that it is because I used to drink so much caffeine. And because I had pre-existing heart conditions that were very complicated. But anyway, I got surgery, it got fixed. And maybe, just maybe, I'll live to 57. But life is long, you know? So long as you live it, who cares how long it lasts? Just live it to the fullest. Live it the best you can. Make the decisions you want to make, and everything else will follow. Fuck. Okay. Fuck yeah. The backs of my knees are stuck to it. It just doesn't want to let me go. Ooh. That feels nice. There are no spray bottles anywhere near. Come on now. Yeah, clean this puppy. That's another thing I realize. Almost no one cleans their own equipment. It's almost gross, you know? Coming to the gym, you can get ringworm real easy. Got it in wrestling once, you know? It's like a little parasite that lives little rings on your body. That's what happens when you don't clean your equipment. So, as a friendly reminder in the gym, no one wants to sweat on your sweat. So wipe it up. You know? I know me personally, I don't want to sweat on your sweat. I'm sure that chick that you think's hot doesn't want to either. So do it for yourself. And for the chick in the gym that you think is hot for some reason. That's right. I'm talking to you, Jeffrey. Wipe up your sweat. Anyways, though, without singling anyone else out, time to do some hammy curls. Which, as I said, I absolutely adore. Because they are just so nice. But, knowing me, for a warm-up, I'm gonna full stack it. Because I'm weird like that. Judge me or don't. It's my decision. And because I believe in opposite mechanics, leaning back on the extension, I lean forward on the contraction. That of which is the hamstring curlies. So, ooh. I need to bring that baby back. It's digging into my ankles. That's no bueno. I want to keep my ankles intact until at least I'm like 60 or 70. Maybe I'll put this baby back a little bit too. Just so my anklets, my little ankle babies, can survive. Okay. Well, 8 decent reps. And now, with the remainder of the sets, we're gonna drop this puppy to 150 instead of, what was that, 200? About 200. I want to save a little bit of energy for the remainder of the workout. Just I will be doing some extensions with the hamstrings later on. You know, my broskies. You ever just do that? Make noises with your mouth out of boredom? I like to pretend I'm in a Star Wars movie. I'm a little blaster. Taking out the Jedi. Like an absolute badass. You feel me? Okay, that's enough rest time for me. Something you'll notice, I am trying to cut back on rest time. Because through the years of lifting, as I previously mentioned, I was a power lifter. I was very adapted to very long rest times. It was not good for me. So, this puppy's loud. Listen to her squeak. This thing's gonna fall apart any minute. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Okay, you know what? I hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna use a different method of working out the hamstrings before that noise pisses me off. But it's not like I'm skipping out. I'm still working the areas, just in a different manner, which is socially acceptable, I believe. Unless it's not, then I guess, no. Pin me to a cross and burn me, I guess. Something will matter. And before you say anything in the comments, I do clean up equipment. In case you haven't mentioned in other videos where it seems like I don't. I do. You just don't see because I'm a magician. I'm magic. Gone like a fart in the wind. Even though sometimes you notice it. It's never really there. You feel me, Holmes? Like a fart in the wind. Gone without a trace. Dude, there's always a trace. Just fucking stinking. Stinking. Boom. Are you ready? Now I'm gonna do some basic, very basic RDLs. Because what the hell else am I gonna do? I'm being a decent weight. 80 pounds. That's pretty lightweight for RDLs. Pretty standard. So. I swear to God. Alright. Ever since I started doing more controlled reps, it's like I have no energy. Oh my God. Tired. Very tired. It's pushing 11 o'clock at night. I've been up since 4:35. So, definitely need to get snoozing soon. But we'll push through, hopefully. Unless I just fold dead on the floor. That is very possible. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe one of the clips will just be me laying on the floor passed out for 20 minutes. Who knows? Just may have to happen. Just maybe. Just maybe. But until that happens, you're stuck with me. So kiss it. Or don't, because that's gay. You do you, but leave me out of it. You feel? Brother? No. No one gets to see this booty. Only my girlfriend and my brother. That's a joke, only my girlfriend. Or is it? No, it is. Shit. Whew. I'm going to breathe more. I'm fucking drowning in oxygen. Straight up. Like, if there's one thing that's going to be my downfall, it's not breathing during workouts. It's actually going to kill me. Like, Jesus. Woo. Okay. That is my hammies. Thoroughly worked. Worked and jerked. Like a male prostitute. Anyway, though, I'm thinking, what is better than moving on to the gay machine? You know what I'm talking about? The gay machine. Mr. Open Uppy, Closey Uppy. Hmm? You ready? Because I'm not. Look at this puppy. The gay machine. It's not actually gay. It's great for developing your legs. It's my personal favorite for developing muscles that typically most people neglect. But it is still in my heart. The gay machine. I should change the weight before I start this, or else I'll be trapped in the gay machine. I gotta stop saying it like that, even though it's the gay machine. No, seriously, don't bully people that use this. Just because they're willing to do more than you. You gotta give them kudos. They're risking their straight heterosexual image to have strong legs. To give them props for that. I've never needed a use for these muscles yet, though. So hopefully I never do need a use for them. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, fuck. They have been growing surprisingly fast, though. Without getting too explicit, I've seen some stretch marks. If you don't know what that means, it means you're growing very fast. Which is typically a good thing. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you grow too fast. You know, you want to keep it in proportion. Sometimes you can't. Which is fine, you know. Rework it. Work some areas a little harder than others. And ends up evening out in the end, but in reality, you're gonna be the only one that notices it. Everyone else that comes up to you is gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're so massive. How'd you do it?" Then you just gotta look at them and say, I don't know. I'm gonna stop the recording right here though, because I need to clear up some space. So I'll be back to you in just a moment. Oh my god, is this Logan Sander recording his video? Oh my god. It is. Alright. So I cleared up some space. And now we're getting on. Jesus! I almost broke the game machine. Two more sets. Switch directions. Hit it for 3 sets. Probably. Depends on how I'm feeling. Probably though. And then we hit our little hike. And then that's it. Besides calf raises, standing calf raises to be specific. Because my calves are mighty lacking. Even though in terms of muscle size, they are pretty big. Like, you can always have bigger, better calves. Because in reality, you only ever want them to be defined. Never really massive, in my opinion, in terms of my workout goals. If you're gonna be Mr. Olympia, just get everything big and proportional. Worry about the rest later. Later in your diet, in your training, whatever. But you worry about it later. Fucking hell. You know, you'd never expect this stuff to be that hard. And then it turns out to be like the most difficult thing. So sleepy. Almost too sleepy. But as I said, I'll power through. I'll attempt to survive. But just saying, might pass out, might fall asleep on the game machine, might wake up fruity. Who knows? I think someone knows. Anyways, hit the second set of this and switch over to the abductors. We are currently doing the adductors. Whoa, fuck. No. Yeah? Yeah. We're working the adductors. Inside. Outside is abductors. I'm definitely not reading the machine. This is definitely just all in my head. I swear. I swear on nothing. Because I'm lying. I'm reading the machine. I fooled you. I fooled every one of you. You know, you just got bamboozled. Oh, you dirty fuck. Oh, you fucking bitch waffle. Makes them more tired than I thought. Switching these puppies around. It's like Transformers. Yeah. Yeah, that's close enough. So with 130, work my way down. This always hurts my hips. That's just because they're weak, though. Which I don't understand, because I've wrestled for 3 years. You'd think I'd have decently strong hips. Fuck. Ooh, they're cramping too. Oh shit. That's no bueno. Ooh, very much no bueno. These yawns are getting mighty contagious. Might even be passing it to some of you through the screen. You know, you can't be having that. Gotta stay awake for the rest of the video. Or else, the boogeyman is gonna come and get you. He's gonna eat your butt. Right in front of your mom. You can't let the boogeyman do that. He'll do it though. Don't you think he won't? He'll take your booty, take your mama, right in front of her. I'm telling you now, it will happen. Don't second guess it. Anyways, though, all my energy's coming out. Little lifter energy. Even though I'm like 210 pounds and 6'2", but that's besides the point. I'm like an average lifter, I'd say. Pretty average. Average physique, average weights, all that. You know what? Fuck the game machine. It can go suck a wiener. It probably would because it's the game machine. Ooh, that fucking hurts. I'm getting the game machine wet. You know what that means? It's juicy time. No, that means it's cardio time. One. I really don't want to do an hour, but I'm going to do an hour. I guess it doesn't matter what I want to do, it matters what I have to do. So, an hour on incline. And I guess we'll see if I survive. I will be reporting back to you afterwards, though. But in the meantime, I would like to say, if I don't make it out alive, listen, you right there, Jeffrey, I'm talking to you again. Don't let the boogeyman eat your blood. Because if you do, I'm coming for you next. But I won't eat your butt because that's weird. You know, that's weird. Why are you thinking about that? You fucking weirdo? You fucking weirdo? Yeah. No. But I'll see you guys after cardio because that is the game I'm playing. But take my word for it, I'm doing it. So, I'll be back. So, alright, sweethearts. It's past cardio, and as you can probably tell, it's also past calves. I decided to do that off camera too because I was so exhausted from doing cardio. I wouldn't have said anything and it would have been a good 3 minutes of silence. But to Justin, sum it up for you, you know, I got done. I did a sprint for at least a minute, it felt like. That killed me. Went and did some standing calf raises on the Smith machine. Started at 3 plates, figured my calves were pretty warmed up, and they were. Got about 8 reps in. Swapped down to 225 and just pumped that out till failure. And now I'm here, shirtless, titties out. But, you know, physique looks terrible in this lighting, but I think it's fine. But, shut up! That train's loud.
Anyways, though, if it wants to show up anytime soon, because I'm not putting the microphone in for this little bit, that's going to be the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Second train to pass, by the way, within an hour. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. You know, I hope you laughed or giggled or wiggled or something, you know. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Have an amazing day. And remember that someone out there does love you and want you to be the very best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Don't let them down. Be a better you. But that's going to be the video. For the millionth time, I hope you enjoyed. And have an amazing night. And goodbye.